okayfm 101.7.
Yanko Hon Ras Mubarak so MP for Kumbungu. Na yeni no any enkomai. Honorable, me wa channel pay.
Kwame, Avishapa.
Afin come to your face say na nyame Allah ogusu ehirayen.
Amen. Amen.
Yo. Na and when the Ghanaian Times anymore was 20 NDC MPs snap court refused to appear to answer charge of flouting Public Order Act. Nature say MP NDC MPs mumi ye be 20. Court to aframe mo se mo nko. Wa mo se ma flouting Public Order Act. Na mo gina dey suti na mo ankro madama.
Kwame me da say mamema echefo achi na mema obibia otie so Afishapa. Na mensere nya menhira ma obia. The tie ne say summons a maka ho asem bebre. Yen sanka summons bia o.
Oh sir.
Bia me no ka say men sanka summons bia. So
summons enam Facebook. Obia to say so court na frɛ wo se mente.
Kwame na say enye Facebook so ne Twitter so na ye summon a nipa o. Even for substituted service, no, there are ways of going about it. And your Facebook so. And from moment you have to take. Say the crow, so between all cow. You know, we don't know what's happening because members of parliament are not above the law. Members of parliament, especially from the minority, are law abiding. And the court Afreya, I mean, there's a omofa. Why not? We would be happy to go. But as we speak, Mensanka summons here. So it's difficult to say I didn't see the court. Onsanka summons are okay or court.
Na mebao mono diano singularly charged and now say you come in mo boom and you charge him severally.
And me say come me who said the me no kra. The summons are mawa. And always Maka say Avia singularly charged, and I said, Punina, Maka Yaka boom. And as I say, but me, I mean, say, apart from bits and pieces of stories, who know social media and mainstream media, but nobody has served me any summons. So it's very difficult to, wake up, Majarian apart, as if said, the mini Jumaye, Majarian apart, say, make court because. And then I'm from Momu say, you don't do things like that. Yeah, man, if the court is summoning your friends and members of minority, don't forget, say we are law abiding. We'll be happy to go. We'll be happy to go to prove that there's a difference between a walk, and I say a procession and a demonstration. We'll be happy to do that. But court and someone and then I'm from or say, sorry, court. You don't do things like that.
I see. Now, Mami Ray, and next State of the Nation address, Mampeni Beba no about Kasa, and there should be a last time in Parliament.
Last time in Parliament.
It's State of the Nation. Now, for some of the reflections I will about your duties as an MP in Parliament.
Well, that's what I know. Listen, I mean, this will be his last State of the Nation address.
Okay.
Oh, sir, when the last State of the Nation address, so why not? We would listen and listen well, Kwame. So we're the last State of the Nation's address.
Aye, but say what's how we need it. Nigga say to us the next State of the Nation.
And no yes certain Kwame because unim say yako court court to any India semno until say court be dia semno me no can say he would have another term in office. But as far as I'm concerned, we are confident. Nyame bɛyɛ adom na ya win in some area court no. So as far as we are concerned, no, you know, this is very, very last State of the Nation's address. Now, Kwame say, "Oh my penny, ebe ma obaya."
I think we are very optimistic. Set pennyma more the Supreme Court no, and
yeah, very, very positive. That I can give you that assurance. You know, we are very confident of our victory. Now, we are looking forward to the start. You know, to the start of the case. You know, now Ghana for errors, mistakes, some very deliberate electoral commission as a result of the incompetence of the commissioner.
What kind of error? Muslim petition error.
Those are clerical. Clerical errors, you know, they do occur even in Supreme Court rulings. You know, there have been clerical errors. Okay. Even in the MPP's petition of 2012, and there were major errors in Omo petition. Omo they call in Supreme Court for the 2012 elections. You know, the errors and the mistakes that the Electoral Commission has made pardonable. Okay, I mean, look at the mess that they have created in SAL, where people had every right as Ghanaians to vote in an election. Now, and I'm saying, there was some agenda. You know, they deliberately ran the election in a manner that left out, you know, the people of South. That case is in court right now. Kwame, over a place like Zabzugu, how the elections was conducted and counted, a place like Techiman South. I mean, these are not things that enhance our democratic credentials, and you know they should be very embarrassed. As Ghanaians know, our reputation on the international level is very high. Ghana is high up there. Now, unfortunately, in 2020 election, you see all of these very, very bumbling, you know, incompetence exhibited by the commissioner of the Electoral Commissioner. It saddens your heart. Say, after all the progress that we have made, you know, we are actually retrogressing now that we should, you know, be climbing high up. And I find that very unfortunate. You know, until we are confident of our victory. As I said, what I know also for a fact is we expect the president to address Parliament in Parliament, but as some alternative arrangements, I don't know. No, ever hard drink because your preparation for the swearing in any eighth Parliament, that's completely different. But this current Parliament is coming to an end, and once the life of this current Parliament is coming to an end, we expect that the Excellency the President would address us in the Chamber of Parliament.
Wow, people. So, what are some of the reflections as a member of Parliament? This Parliament, I would say,
well, it's been an exciting 4 years. Kwame, I feel very humble, but for the opportunity. I'm also for in Parliament. Over the amount of questions that I raised on the floor, top 5 MPs who have raised the most questions, bringing government to account, my name would probably be high up there. Okay. Over statements on issues of relevance to our country. Over your friend saying, private members bill. This is the first time in the history of your friend is saying your parliament Akwenyaba ama yetinya pass the private members bill, and that is because of my hard work, the hard work of Harold Edrisu, Chairman Sabunsu, and Ben Abdallah, with the support of the Speaker of Parliament. So I'm sure history, would judge us very, very kindly for how well we represented our people. I have no regrets for my principled stance on issues of your friend is saying internal party elections. Okay? Because my position had been that look, sir Meneo Ewo as your MP, Unya Utia ya o frame Unya ya me bawe ya say. I don't see how a band premier I should come and pour libation or whatever they call it, So it was a principled stand that I took, but unfortunately, it seems that in our politics, principle sometimes does not carry the day, But I'm very, very happy about how well the people of Kumbungu have been represented. If you go into the Hansard of today, into the Hansard of Parliament. Now, Juma our attempts to make government accountable to the people. I'm sure, sir. You are the judges. You hear the stories, and posterity would judge us very, very kindly for how well we represented not just the people of Kumbungu, but on issues of relevance to our country, on national issues. A private members bill like and you Kumbungu for ana ebe boamo. Ghana ni bia obeye opimfo obetina ka mu ana onam ho na obidika abono ana say accident nkwanhia aba ana say obidi motorbike abono ana bicycle abono no. They are the people that through the private members bill we fought for. And for the rest of our lifetime on earth, that law would continue to be relevant. Say members of parliament, not only at Yasifo, na jine omokra omosha ya yerenom ne ya mamenom ne yenua eyem, the unborn. This is something that is what parliament should be about. That is what representation should be about. Putting the interests of the people high up. And doing things about the budget. Our comments on national budget. These are all things that are recorded in history. And we're very, very proud about how well we carried ourselves. Once again, official pa.
Honorable Ras Mubarak and MP for Kumbungu.
OKFM 101.7.